Oh, hello, friends. Welcome to TroytlePower Presents Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower, and this is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. We're going to play a little bit of Sea Horizons, which is a new game coming out from East Asia Soft. They sent me a code to look at here from Softstar and 4-5 Studio. It is, I believe, what do I remember? Pirate-themed roguelike tactical RPG, maybe? On the main menu, we've got Adventure, Skin Shop, Options, Collection. We see a low poly man looking out at a low poly sunset. Pretty water effects. We've got volume settings and language. That's it in Options. So we'll go to Adventure. Story, dungeon, or exploration? I mean, story says one at a time, listen to their stories. Dungeon says go into the dungeon and defeat the boss with 3 characters. Exploration says explore the map freely with 3 characters. We'll do story. First quest, basic knowledge. That sounds good. Teach me to play tactics, Sea Horizon. Ooh, okay, we see like a wolf man sitting at a fireplace, or a campfire on this loading screen. Very cool, low poly aesthetic. The first step, a man with maybe scrolls of maps on his back and a Photoshop filter that I recognize very well because I use it often in my cover art, or used to make it look like an oil painting, says, "A newcomer. It's been a while since the very last one. Don't worry, don't get too nervous. I'll take you step by step to learn what you should know. Once you've memorized these basics, you'll have nothing to fear in your future quest. Of course, provided that you listen to me." Alright, pay attention to the satiety on top of the screen. This is the limit of your exploration. A low food may inflict negative effects in battles, and a food 0 will result in death. Your HP shows up on the left side of your screen. Do I have to remind you what will happen if it goes to 0? While paying attention to your food, don't forget to keep your HP within a reasonable range. Alright. It is very dark on the screen. In some cases, I will tell you the location of the goal. These guidelines will stay on the map and screen to prevent you from getting lost. There's a camp not far away, so head there first. Alright, it looks like it's 4 tiles away. We are these are hexagons. It looks like to move to that tile will consume 8 food, so we'll go ahead and do that. A good meal, it says. Where there's a campfire, there will be someone manning a barbecue. If you get hungry during the adventure, keep an eye out for a campfire close by and buy up some delicious food. Sometimes you have to make a choice. For example, deciding how much to spend on a meal is something that has to be considered during an adventure. No matter the end result, you'll have to pay in order to get something in return. Okay. So, I can choose... it's only going to let me choose plus 10 food. But basically, the more money I spend, the more food I can get. Right now, it's only letting me choose that. Alright. You can get food through certain ways to increase your food. Or you can find a friendly camp and spend anchors to have a good meal. Look, are you happier after you've eaten? I am. Alright, now there's a new spot on the map showing up. My apologies. I totally didn't notice that you were hurt. I'm at 45 out of 55 health. But this isn't a big problem. There's a camp ahead. And maybe someone there can help. Alright, we're going to move over there. It's going to cost us 8 food for the first leg, and then 6 food for the second leg. Recover. Adventurers often get into trouble, but don't worry, there'll definitely be someone willing to bandage you up at a campsite. Of course, don't forget to pay them a little something afterwards. A group of merchants will always seize the opportunity to earn anchors. It's a good deal to spend some money on potions of good quality. Heal 20 health for 10 coins. We'll do it. Even though I only needed 10 health. There, your injury is completely healed. Use your anchors wisely during your journey, lest you use them all to fill your stomach, with nothing left over to heal your wounds. After all, neither death from starvation, nor from battle can be called glorious. Alright, there's a boat. Now get your butt on board the ship. You need a boat to move around the ocean, and there's always one that is parked right on the shore. If the boat's location is not ideal, you may have to take a longer route. Alright, and some land shows up across the ocean. Treasures, legendary equipment, powerful monsters. They're all waiting for you. Try to reach the last dungeon on the map and begin a brand new quest. Consume 5 food to get on the boat. Now we need to figure out where to take our boat. The map reveals itself as you move. Combat instructions. Oops, I forgot to tell you. You can run into mini monsters as you move around in this world. No big deal, you can still handle that fight. Apparently I'm going into battle now. Alright. Alright, it's a side panel, or a side view. We see a wolf on one side who attacked me, and me on the other side. It looks like he did 0 damage. Maybe? During a battle, a certain number of dice will be automatically rolled on each turn. Your equipment will determine the number of dice rolled. So it looks like I've got 2 attack dice, maybe? The rolled dice will be converted into various resources and arranged here in order. This is a really thoughtful design, isn't it? Alright, finally use these resources to select the skill you want to cast and attack the enemy. Simple as that. Bet you can master it in no time. Ah! So I got 2 attack points, and then a card shows up at the bottom that says slash, deal 8 damage. So, this is a card-based, hexagon-based, roguelike, tactical adventure. I hack and slash that wolf dead, and I got a combat potion. Sweet. Gain 3 combat and gain 3 combat next turn. So it gives me a bunch of attack points, basically. Alright, let's go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Disembark and step onto that marker. Creating a legacy. Well, I'll accompany you here. The challenges you will face are more than that, but if you listened carefully earlier, I believe you'll be able to solve whatever you encounter with ease. May the odds bless you on your quest. I look forward to hearing your story in the tavern. Alright, that was our tutorial. Let's now go to Adventurer. Dylan the Adventurer, who has lost his memory, has arrived at the Forsaken Archipelago, accepting the commission of the Nightwood's Elder to stop the raging Nephthys. He has stringed his life together in many quests, and this battle with Nephthys will become a brand new memory. Alright. There's different adventures that I can use. So right now I've got the Adventurer. There's also an Ultramarine who has an extra skill called Sword Swing. And there's a Chef who has an extra skill called Shield Heal. But they're both locked for me. So I have to use the Adventurer. And then it looks like there are 3 unlockable ships. And then the basic ship, which is all I have access to. So we will start with our Adventurer and a ship. Like all adventurers who reach Nightwoods, Dylan is all alone stopping the Nephthys. The Nightwood's elders do not trust him at all with his poor equipment, and he does not have a partner with him. That's not an issue for Dylan. He's already used to wandering alone, and he has the confidence to handle the task properly. Despite losing his name and memories, he's never lost his competency for adventure. The elders offered him a piece of advice before he set off on his journey. Seek the protection of the goddess Galandil before leaving, and the journey will be a safer one. Okay. So I see we've got a Journey of Light. Action, proceed to the Tower of Light and get a blessing. Okay. While Galando is the goddess of the elves, she might also be willing to give humans her blessing. So that's off in the water a ways away. It looks like this is... What is this tile? A bonfire. Okay. Well, let's get in our ship. And let's go figure out how to get to that tower. Oh, there's some sharks in the water, but we're going to avoid them for the most part. Ooh, a surprise event! This pile of supplies was apparently forgotten by its owner. You decide to take them and enjoy them, as supplies for your journey are hard to come by. Sweet, that boosted my food stat all the way back up. Alright, how do I go to this altar? There we go. Light the jewel. Galandil, my goddess, may the moonlight shine on the night sky. The words are draped around the jewel, emitting a dazzling white light that illuminates the perimeter of the tower. The Tower of Light glows brightly again, and the area affected by the curse seems to have regained its calm vibe. I got a coin of luck. Alright. Ooh, something's showing up on the map. Is that where the baddie is? Stop Nephthys. Action. Proceed to the woodland and sacrifice... The woodland of sacrifice to stop Nephthys. Fully prepared, Dylan is heading to Nephthys. He has heard that the Nephthys is a giant owl. He hopes that he won't be carried by Nephthys into the air, so he thought. I don't know what that means. I also don't know where on the map this is. Wait. This is on... Oh! Okay, so the tower was on a single hex. And when I went to it, I got that little, the thing about the coin. And now the tower's in the middle of a big island. So apparently, I've zoomed into an island, I think is what's happening here. Rather than going straight to Nephthys, I went to a strange temple. This temple is bizarre and eerie from its external appearance. It's hard to guarantee what you will get, but maybe you can try to explore it. I can do a sacrifice if I had 23 anchor, but I have 0 cash. Let's go to a battle. We're fighting against a wolfman with 48 health, and I got 2 combat points and 3 skill points, I'm going to say, which allows me to either slash, or I can do a skill slash, which deals 14 damage, or I can do first aid, but I don't need first aid right now. I'm going to do skill slash. Yeah. And that gave me 1 defense point. And now I can do another attack. Oh, I can only use skill slash twice. I see. And now I can either heal or defend. We're going to use our defense point. Okay. And then we'll end turn. We don't need to do first aid. I blocked 5 damage. I roll my dice again. All right. This is kind of cool. So I've only got 1 skill point this time. I want to heal myself. So I'm going to use my skill point to heal myself. I'm going to put up my defense. And then I'm going to do 2 slashing damages, which is not going to kill him, but it gets him down to 4 health. We'll end turn. He attacks me again. And I got a whole bunch of defense, 1 skill and 1 attack. That's fine, because I'm going to heal myself with that skill. I'm going to attack with slash, and he's dead. All right. Okay, game. This combat's kind of fun. Now I get to choose loot. I can take a trinket. So these are all dice, basically. They're all 6-sided dice. So the magic amulet has 3 skills and 3 blanks. The trinket has 3 skills and 3 blanks. And the copper armor has 3 armor, 1 skill, 1 attack, and 1 blank. And then there's also stats on it. So like the armor gives me extra block if my health is low. The magic amulet, gain 1 charge and 1 speed when you damage. Charge increased damage for 1 turn. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to take that one. The magic amulet. Okay. Oh, and I leveled up. I went up to level 2 for some reason. Now I get to choose a skill. Spike, shield, so I'm adding a card to my deck now. Okay, game. Charge. Deal 12 damage and gain 5 block. Heck yeah. I'm going to take that one. All right. Hey, friends. This game could be trouble for Troy. I like this combat a lot. It's very quick. All right, what do I got? I got a bunch of attacks. 3 attacks, 2 skill, and 1 defend. We're going to use that charge ability to do a bunch of damage. Then we're going to do 2 skill slashes. And we're going to take this enemy down to 1 health. And I've got 10 defense. Heck yeah, come at me. Okay, he did 4 damage to me. Oh man, I gained all attack and defend. You know what? I want to get back to full health, so we're not going to attack him this round. We're going to let him hit us. I did not get any healing items again. Okay, we're going to try it again. And put up defenses. And our turn. He attacks us again. And there's some healing. All right. First aid. Of course. This was dumb. All right, I'm at 66 of 86 health. Okay, I got a first aid. We're going to use our first aid. And then we're going to kill him. I'm at 76 out of 86. Okay. All right. A shield necklace. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy when you gain block. Ooh. Gain 1 strength if you use all resources at the end of a turn. Or combat armlet. I'm going to go with a shield necklace. So I'm going to end up rolling a lot of dice if I get one of these every battle. Right? Seems like. So I'm only rolling 6 dice, and I clearly should have more of that. So I guess it randomly pulls from what I've got to pick what I'm going to roll. Okay, that makes sense. We'll do a first aid to get me back to full health. We'll do a skill slash, and then we're going to charge, and then we're going to slash. Yeah, and then we'll slash again. He's down to 6 health. Oh, this is fun. I like this game. Okay, we're going to heal again. Back to full health, and then slash him to death. All right, we're at full health. What is our food like? I have not looked at that. There's a new stat that's showing up, or a new die face. It's like a green leaf thing. I don't know what that is. I leveled up. Quick stab, accurate bash, or pommel strike. Quick stab. Deal 6 damage 3 times. Gain 4 thorn if target has no block. And Thorn deals damage to attacking enemies. That sounds nice. I like that. All right. Our food is okay. We're at 84 out of 120. We're going to go to that temple and do a sacrifice. Thank you to the mercy of RNG to allow the traveler to pass the trial in a smooth manner. It has decided to send its blessing to protect this outstanding pilgrim. Gain sacrifice. I did not get a chance to read what that said. Let's go. There's one more battle I can see here. Oh, there's actually 2 more. But we're going to do 1 more, and then we're going to go try and do the boss battle. Oh man, I have 2 enemies this time. That's new. There's like a little goblin man and the wolf man. The visuals are actually like extremely fuzzy, at least on the Switch version here. But it's just like the character models are fuzzy, but the numbers that you need and stuff and the interface is all fine. So it's like not that bad. They're already low poly to begin with. Now they're just like low poly, but if you also put a blur filter onto your low poly. All right, we're gonna charge that guy and end our turn. Oh, they both attack me. Okay. I'm at 64 health. Well, we've got our first aid, so we'll use that. So I don't have all my cards. I only have 5 cards on the screen, so those new cards I got don't show up. I wonder if I have to put those into the deck, or if my deck is randomly drawn. I'll have to figure that out. Not doing so hot here, but I can do 2 first aids. No, I can only do 1 first aid a turn. Okay, we'll do a charge so that we get to some defense. And then we'll do a skill slash. All right, 1 enemy's down. Oh, we can put another block on. Heck yeah. I think we're going to do okay. We'll do charge twice to give ourselves some defense. I also have combat potions, but I don't think I need to use them right now. First aid. And this is going to end this turn. You know what? I am going to use one of those combat potions. Okay, I'm at 72 out of 90 now. Let's kill this guy. He dead. Alright, Winter Knight Robe, Magic Potion, or Steel Sword. I like Steel Sword. Okay, so let's then check my... Oh, so I can equip my Steel Sword in place of my Iron Sword. I see. So I have not been equipping my stuff. Okay. How do I... What? Ah, I see. Oh, so I can replace my copper armor with the cloak, or I can replace my combat armlet with the magic amulet or the shield necklace. So I only actually have 4 things equipped at a time. A weapon, a shield, armor, an amulet. Oh, and then I guess an item, the healing potion. Okay. All right. That makes more sense. All right, we're going into battle with the boss. No, we're not. It just zoomed in again. Layers and layers of zooming in. I'm going to a fight here. Is this the boss fight? It's not. All right. It's a battle against some skeletons. We're going to do a skill slash and a first aid. And then another skill slash and a charge and a full defense. End turn. And I'm actually going to stop this recording here because I am way too warm and I thought we were going to the boss fight, but we're not. So instead I'm just going to say, what is this game called? Sea Horizon. Sea Horizon. Looks a little cheapy. The visuals, like I said, aren't great on Switch. They're very fuzzy, but the interface is nice and clean, and the combat is pretty darn fun. I'm kind of into it. I'm definitely going to give this more of a go. Unfortunately, this is coming out on the same day as Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, which is a little more of a flashy tactical game that I'm having a lot of fun playing, and you can read some thoughts of mine about that over on Geek Media. But Sea Horizon seems pretty good, and I might end up writing about this too, if and when I spend some more time with it. But so far, I like it. I'm impressed by it. It's a lot more fun than I thought maybe it was going to be. I was like, oh, another roguelike game. There's so many roguelike games, but this one is really dang fun. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it when I'm not boiling alive. And until next time, friends, tape and hope for the best.
The Power Playthroughs podcast is part of the We Can Make This Work Probably podcast network and Geek Media. Visit TroytlePower.com to find more of my nonsense, links to both networks, and the Patreon where you can support the show. There's now a Patreon for TroytlePower Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. You can find the Patreon for TroytlePower Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower by going to Patreon and searching for TroytlePower. Get access to bonus episodes, you can get early access to episodes as I finish editing them,
And you can even request games for me to play. Pretty much whatever you want. I'll do an audio let's play of it. Even if it's like you want an audio let's play of me chopping wood, I'll go find an axe, I'll find some wood, and I'll do an audio only let's play of me chopping wood for you. As long as you're a Patreon at the right level at TroytlePower Presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower's Patreon page at patreon.com/TroytlePower.